Hello students, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss module 2 of our chapter The Turkish Cap. By the end of today's class, we are going to learn and comprehend the paragraph to enrich your English vocabulary, and we are going to discuss the textual question and answers. In the last video, we discussed the first part of chapter The Turkish Cap. So, it's a story about some students playing in the ground. They are playing the game called Danda and Gilli. Kunal is the best player among them. While they are playing, unfortunately, the Gilli hit a man's Turkish cap and it fell down to the ground, and the man was shouting at the boys. We stopped here in the last class. Now let's see what happened to the boys and how is the man going to react. Do you have any idea how our story is going? Okay, now let's see what happened to the boys, how the man is going to react to the situation. The man was furious. You naughty boys, see what you have done, he shouted. I'm sorry, sir, Kunal said promptly. I did do it on purpose. It was mistake, but I'm very sorry. Why don't you play in your school compound? The man shouted. Brijesh said, Sir, we are sorry. Our school compound is very small. But that doesn't mean that you should play here, does it? The man asked. I will go to your principal immediately. So here we can see where the man is very angry and he is shouting at the boys. So Kunal come forward and without any delay he says sorry to the man, and he says that it was a mistake while playing. Unfortunately it was hit on his head. So the man is asking, why are you playing in this compound? Can you play in your school ground? So Brijesh come forward. He says that, sir, our school ground is very small. We don't have enough place to play there. So we are playing outside. So the man once again he is questioning the little boys. He says that if your school ground is not big, that means you have to come and play here. And he wanted to meet their principal. He says that I'm going to meet your principal. I'm moving right now. Turning around, he started walking towards the school. I quickly stole a glance at my friends. We were all scared of the principal, Mr. Ahmed. The man went straight to the principal's office. All of us crept into the courtyard outside the principal's room. We tried to guess the conversation they were having and the punishment we would be given. Soon the peon came and called us. One by one, we entered the principal's room. We can see here the man went into the principal office, and very quickly they looked at Kunal looked at his friends, and they were all scared because their principal is very strict and the name of their principal is Mr. Ahmed. The man in the Turkish cap went straight into principal's office. All of them tried to get into the school. Courtyard means an empty space in the middle or at the back of a building. So they come and stand in front of the principal's room. They were trying to guess what are the principal and the man is having there. what will be their conversation. So they are guessing all that. Soon the peon came out and he called every student standing in front of the courtyard one by one, and they entered into the principal's room. Who is responsible for all this? Mr. Ahmed asked in a thundering voice. We looked at one another. No one could say a word. Mr. Ahmed raised his voice. Why don't any of you speak up? I replied, Sir, we are sorry. We shall be careful in future. Mr. Ahmed said, Apologize to this gentleman, all of you. We chorused, We are very sorry, sir. So, here, what happened next? The principal called them and he is asking who is responsible for this. He got a very loud and angry voice. With his voice, he is asking, what did the boys do at that time? They look at each other. No one was able to say a word. Once again, the principal raised his voice. Why don't anyone of you speak up? Why are you not giving me the answer? Uh, so Kunal, so the narrator is trying to speak up. He says that, Sir, we are sorry. Next time in future, we will be very careful. Mr. Ahmed said, Apologize to this gentleman, all of you. First of all, you have to say sorry to this gentleman. So all together in a group, they says, We are very sorry, sir. So all the boys together apologized to the man in the Turkish cap. Okay, boys, the man said. He looked happy and moved towards the door. Just as we were going out, Mr. Ahmed asked us, Whose stroke was it? I looked towards Kunal. He was looking at me. My heart was beating faster and faster. But how could I blame my friend? With a sinking feel, I decided I would take the blame. I opened my mouth to reply. When they say sorry to that gentleman, he was very happy. He gave them a smile and he moved towards the door. At that time, the principal, Mr. Ahmed, was asking who strike it, whose stroke was it. Everyone, I mean the narrator, looked towards Kunal, and Kunal was looking back to the narrator, and they were very afraid. Their heart was beating very fast. So the narrator decided to take the blame by himself. He don't want to blame his friend. So he was trying to open his mouth and was going to give the reply. Let's see what will happen next. But Kunal was quicker. Sir, it was my stroke. I am very sorry. What a stroke! Mr. Ahmed exclaimed. Your strike, the gilly, hit a man's cap, the cap falls, and then the gilly land inside it. A master player, no doubt. I could not control my laughter, but I did not want to laugh in the principal's presence either. So, with great effort, I managed a wide smile. When our narrator was going to take the blame, at that time, Kunal says that, Sir, it was mine. I struck. I'm very sorry. But see, how was the principal's reaction? He was very happy and he is saying, Wow, what a stroke. You are brilliant. Not only that, you strike it and it landed on the cap. He is encouraging his students. When the students heard that, They want to laugh, but they know that they are standing inside the principal's room. So, with great effort, they managed not to smile and they not to laugh, and they gave a wide smile to the principal. We were eager to go out and have a hearty laugh. The man with the Turkish cap also turned around at the door. He too looked amused. Still smiling, he went away. We trooped out of the room, then we burst out laughing. So, what happened when the students, they were very eager to go out and they want to laugh at loud, they want to laugh because they were controlling their smile. The man with the Turkish cap also turned round. He looked very amused. He was very amused because the principal was having a good conversation with his students, but with still smiling, he went away. So we trooped out. That means they moved in group from the room. Then we burst out laughing. After getting from the principal's room, they started to laugh because their principal, they were very afraid that their principal will punish them, but instead their principal congratulated them. So, my dear students, by this we have come to an end of our lesson. You have to read the chapter once again. We will discuss the question answers in our classroom. Thank you, students, for listening.